Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sparkle Eats Kitchen, and I am making a one-pot beef and tomato pasta. This is affordable, it's easy, and best of all, it is filling. So I'm going to just tell you, I did one thing ahead of time just to fast forward our recipe along, and this is the easiest part of the recipe, is just to cook some pasta. You want 1 pound of pasta, and I'm using the elbows here because I like how the sauce will eventually, stay onto the pasta. You just want to cook that ahead of time to al dente. You don't want to overcook this because once we put it into our pot with all of the sauce, it's going to keep cooking. So as you can hear the sizzle, I have 1 pound of ground beef in a large pot, and I'm just starting to break this up. Now I'm going to add 1 diced white onion, and we're just going to let this keep cooking until that beef is cooked all the way through. Okay, now that we're cooked just about all the way through, you want to drain off any extra grease. And then I'm just going to add 2 cloves of garlic that you chop up. Now I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. You don't want to drain these, you don't need to. You're going to use that liquid to help cook and give us a little bit of sauce. And now we're going to add 1 can of tomato sauce. And those diced tomatoes and this tomato sauce are all on sale this week. So that's what really helps make this recipe affordable. Now that we're just about stirred all the way through, we're going to add about 1/2 cup of beef broth. And this is something you can eyeball. You don't really have to measure it out fully. And just a little tip, keep some more off to the side. If you feel like your pot is getting a little bit too thick, you can always add a little bit more, or for the leftovers. It might get a little too thick, so you can water that down a little bit. Now give it a good stir and just let this cook for about 20 minutes. Okay, now that we've cooked for about 20 minutes and this is, starting to thicken up, we can add our pasta in and then just give it a good stir. You do not want to keep boiling this for too much longer because that pasta will continue to cook and you don't want it to come out too mushy. And then just serve this up, ladle it into a bowl. Then top it off with some shredded cheddar cheese, which is also on sale this week. And there you have it, a nice hearty bowl of beef and tomato pasta. Serve it alongside some garlic bread that is also on sale this week, and you have an amazing and easy and affordable dinner that you can have tonight.